Hi everyone, it's Kay from the Paper Shed. How you all doing today? Welcome back to my channel. I'm come with another short video on these little cuties. I came across them. I bought the sign seal delivered from Line.Arrow kit, and oh my god, it's full of ephemera. Look at all that fussy cutting. So I decided I was having a play with some of the pieces and I got the large tags and I thought, I've made them in paper. What am I going to do with it? Because I've done a lot of it in paper rather than in card. Because there was so much ephemera, and I just set my printer to print the kit and I never give it a thought. So I printed an awful lot of it in paper. So I thought, what am I going to do with them? Now I know you can put it on the, on the back of a card colour, which is fine. I'm quite happy to do that. But I was just having a bit of a play, and I do like these stacked envelopes. And these have come out, oh, so cute. Look how cute they are. And that pop of red just sets it off. So I did that to start with, which is great. And then I made this one. They're just the cards to go in, to slide in the back of this. So what I did was I just stuck two tags together, and then I put the third one, because there was three of each design, the top design ones. There was three of each. So I put that one on there. And oh, how cute is that? I absolutely love this. So I've got a card in here, a little postal card in there. There's a postal card in the back, which goes into that pocket there. And then there's a long card that goes in the back of this one. And then because it's a little narrow, but it is still cute. And there's a few little ifs and buts about it that I wanted to change. So I made two cards to go in the back of here, because I just thought, rather than one big one or a longer one, I thought it just split it up a little bit. And what I do like about this is that I love the fact that you can see that it's made of two tags. I just wanted to be able to see that. In fact, I must remember to ink my tag so that you can tell. So I came up with, let me just pop those to one side just a sec. So I came up with doing, I didn't want to use my papers, so I've made the tags from an A4 sheet, so you can get one of these, and obviously you can get the smaller one. You can get this one and you can get this one out of an A4 sheet. And so all I've done is just lengthen them. I didn't make them any wider. I didn't make the actual tag any wider. I left the tag the same size, but I've made them longer from the A4 sheet so that I can create a slightly fatter, slightly chunkier piece. And I wanted this effect here with this extra circle, and I think with the red it'll look amazing. So we're going to get on and we're going to do that, and I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm not going to make this because I think we've seen it 100 times. We know how to do these. They're just stacked envelopes, and I've just filled it in. That would look great on any page as a pocket from top or bottom. You could actually put another tag here, which I quite like the idea of. Yeah, so I like that. So we're gonna make this size, and I think that looks fabulous on a page. I haven't actually got a book here, but see, that'd look great on a page. You could even use these as a flip. You could use it as a flip, you could use it as a pocket, you could use it as a page, centered page with a piece hanging out. And I just love them. And they're going to look amazing in this postal. There's so much you can do with it, with it being a postal. In fact, that was what gave me the idea. I was thinking postal and thought there's envelopes everywhere on a postal. So that was what sort of gave me the view of it really. But I like the idea that you can see that they're tags and not just envelopes, and the fact that we've used, you know, the holes in the tags to create something and a closure. I just love the idea. So we're going to get on and we're going to do that. So I hope you stay with me and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so I've printed off some papers on slightly thicker paper, just because it will be easier to show you. I noticed how much better it was doing it in this. And I've cut one piece up. So I've cut them up. I'll show you what it was. That was what it was, okay? So that was my sheet. And I've cut my pieces at 3.5 and kept the 8 1/4. So what I don't want to do is have those joined together, because obviously, you know, you're going to ask, well, why not just keep it together in the first place? And like I was saying when I showed you, I like the idea of it being a tag. And if I put those two together, that would be fine. But then I would still have this on the front. So I've decided I'm going to cut another piece up to show you. And then I'm going to pick some from a different piece. Now I love this one with the postman on. Isn't he lovely? So we're going to cut that up. And I was cutting them, I think initially they were 3 1/4, and I'm cutting these at 3.5 because I want to get as much in as possible. See, I like that. And then if we go with 3.5 there, what do we get? We get the stamps and some flowers. If we turn it around, we get this nice fragile. I like that. So I'm going to cut that off. And then I'll decide at which end I want. I want those blue stamps, I think. If I do that, I'm just going to squeeze them in, I think. But I want this. So I want to cover this. I want to take it off from there, I think. That would be better. I want the blue stamps. There we go. So that's your scrap from your A. It's not a scrap. Don't throw it away. But that's your bit that's left from an A4 sheet, and you will get that design. I won't bother cutting that one up. I'll just keep it to one side for now. So we've got our 6 pieces just to choose. It's only because I'm using directional paper. Initially, when I first did this, I used a non-directional paper, so I didn't have to think too hard about it. So I quite like this one, maybe with the blue stamps. I think that looks quite nice with those flowers on as well. So that could be the two that I join together. And I quite like that. So I might keep those. And then I think we'll put Mr. Post. Oh, he'll end up on the back. He's going to end up on the back. So I think we'll use the plain postcard one on. I don't want to. I like this. Yeah, I like that. And then we've got those 3 to make another one at some other point. So all we have to do with the 2 pieces that you're joining together, which is this one and this one, first of all, let's just cut the tag top, because it will just make it easier. Now, when you're cutting directional paper, good job I thought about it then, you need to cut your tag ends at the bottom, so upside down. So that the direction of the paper, when you fold it, most of it will be in the right direction. Okay, turn that around. I did have them all upside down, didn't I? Yeah, I did. With a collage, it's not so bad, because it's a collage and things on it aren't the right way up sometimes, and it's not stamped in the right place, you know, the right way up. So it's not all the same. But so collage papers are better than directional papers, to be honest, because if you don't get it right, it doesn't actually matter. Although most of the things on these collages are the right way up. Okay, so you've got your 3 tags now. They're the 2 that you're going to put. See, that fragile's going to end up on the back. Oh, it might not actually, because I've cut that one down. So these ones are going to be the ones that are joined together. Quite like that. Actually, that one wasn't the right way up, look, for my tag. So there we go. Mistake already, but never mind, you know, mistakes happen, and we're going to go with it. It's not going to make that much difference, to be fair. So those, in fact, I quite like that blue, the way it flows there, even though it's upside down. So yeah, see, because that makes that the right way, and that makes that the right way. So when you fold that up, it's the wrong way, although that's the right way. Let's just see how it turns out, shall we? Because I'm going to be fretting about it. Okay, so with this one, we want to just cut this one down to about 6 3/4 inches. I'm just hoping, oh yes, I'm going to get that fragile on the front, which is great. And that's the one that you're going to put on the front of your stack. So now what we're going to do is we're going to ink. Okay. Now I'm going to get my scoreboard. You don't have to do this bit. You can literally just fold them. But it just makes life a little bit easier if you just score it. And you score it at 3 6 1/2. So the 2 tallest ones you score at 3 6 1/2 with the tab end at this end. So put your bottom of your tag into your scoreboard, score at 3 and score at 6 1/2. And then on your smaller one, tag hanging out again, so bottom into the corner of your board, and you want to score at 2 1/4 and 5. And then you can put your scoreboard away, because that's finished with then. And then you're literally just going to fold them up and see what we've got. So that's cute, but everything that I wanted has gone on the back. And let's just have a look at this one. Oh, that one's quite nice. Oh, I like that one. That one's come out quite cute. So you can see the difference, you know, and I want that difference. I don't want them to be the same. And then with this one, let's see what we got. Oh, we got fragile. Don't crush. I don't know how it's covered by that. Oh, look. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so we're just going to burnish those into place. They do actually come together quite quickly. So we've inked, and we're now going to attach these 2 pieces together. So it doesn't matter which way round they go, either way, your preference entirely. So we're going to stick it right from the edge of your tab all the way down to the bottom. Okay, then we're going to stick that. It's just a fraction. You're not sticking, you know, 1/2 inch or anything. We're literally just sticking them together. Turn it over, make sure it's straight, and wipe any glue off. Oh, see, that's so much better when it's inked. Inked. Okay, then we're just going to refold those back into place. Just make sure. Look, look, look. Oh, I do. I love it. I just love the look of it. Okay, and then this one will sit here, more or less, and you'll get that. Now you can embellish these. So as I say, because we ended up with the flowers and no stamps, we can put, you know, a stamp on here. We can put some numbers. We can do whatever you want. I mean, yeah, you can't really tell. I mean, see, that part there has turned out to be the right way up. Although I don't think it was initially on paper. Oh, maybe it was, yeah. Oh, maybe I didn't get it wrong. Anyway, happy accident or not, we've got a result and that's what it is. So yeah, so that's how it's going to look. Oh, look at it. And I just love the fact that you can see these tags. So we're going to finish off the tags now by, I have actually cut out some quite a few red because obviously I've ordered the paper, so I'm going to do a few of the projects. But if you don't have a punch to do these, which I don't, what I do is I use my largest hole on my crocodile and then I punch out, I go a little bit in, punch out some holes. So say we needed 3, so I'll punch those out and then I get my 3/4, not 3/4, 5/8 of an inch. Where are you? Here you are. So I get my 5/8 of an inch circle, and then what I do is I centre that. I've got to look at it unfortunately, so I can't show you, but I centre it and then just pop them out. Okay, so centre it, pop it out, centre it, pop it out. And I cut loads of those up when I've got some extra bits of card. So I got some red card and they're not always scented. I mean, that one's not quite scented, but when you pop your eyelet in, you can hardly tell. And to be honest, it's just as good. You know, they are handmade. That's how you have to look at it. So I like the fact that, you know, you hand make them. So I'm going to now, I'm going to line this up. Let me move my glue a sec and those. I'm going to line these up. Now I like to pick a thick line, get it sort of centered in the middle. Okay. And then I'm just going to get a pencil and mark my position. Sort of just a little in. Make a nice little dot that you can see. Okay. So centre it, make a nice little dot that you can see. Do the same on this. So pick a thicker line and then you can centre it more or less. Go in, make a dot. Do the same with this one. So get your line to centre. Go in a little bit and make a dot. Then what we're going to do, oh, we need to ink these circles. Just because I haven't done it. So we're just going to ink those up. May as well do all of them while I'm at it. Oh, come on. Can't pick them up. Here we go. So there's your 2, and then that last one for that one over there. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're just going to stick a circle of glue around each of those marks, and then we're going to swoop up and get it over that dot. So get your first one on. Now I needed to push that way because I want them to stand off a bit from there. So just going to move that up a little, and oops daisy, yeah, it's about right. So you just see the dots just inside there. The dots are just there for a guideline, really. I can see why that one's off. And it's because my hole's off inside the red bit. So do this one. Okay. Now that one's up quite a way, so you don't need to. That was bang on. So that's what you're looking for. Okay. And if we fold them up again, we can get that. That's bang in the middle there. And then these two will come down, and that's the effect that you've got. Look. Ooh, 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 ooh. I love it. Oh, it's so cool, isn't it? I just love these red things. I think they just set everything off. Then what you're going to do is you're going to go back to your hole punch, whatever you're using, and you're just going to redo those holes over the red thing. I just find it's a lot easier to do this way. Sorry, I've got a piece stuck because I'm being impatient and it's not quite dry. And yeah, there we go. That one again, not quite dry. Okie dokie. And the last one. All right. And then we've just got to glue them up. And then you can put whatever twine or cord that you want in your bits. If you want to do that, I mean, I think they look just super cool with or without. Oh, do this one up. Super duper cool. Okay, make sure this one is done. If you need to re-ink, see that's off centre, but it doesn't really matter because that's covered by this. So we just need to centre that. Now your centre line is here, so it's not where that is, it's just inside. My centre line on this bit is slightly off. I mustn't have put them on straight, or I might not have cut my paper straight. But if you want to try and centre it, do it that way. Centre it where you want that to look, and then pull it down to the bottom. Okay, and that's it. Now if you want to, you can just mark one of the sides or both, it's up to you. Take it off, hold it, because we are creating a pocket with this. Down there, down there, down there, and literally line it up with your pencil mark on either side and the bottom, and then stick that onto there. Oh, look at that. I love it, I do. This is just lovely. And the papers, they're so nice to work with. Look at it. How can you not like it? And you know, you can make your ephemera as you go along and pop all those bits in. That can go on a page, as I said. It can be a standalone thing. You can put a hinge on there and you can make it a flip, however you want it. So we flip it in all that way. You can even flip these up on a page, full page. Isn't that just cool? So we do need to ink on the inside. I did ink them, didn't I? And we just need to put those rivets on. I didn't do my inking look because I was just too excited to get it on. But we can manage. I'm going to take some of that white off anyway. Take that white off. There we go. Cool, super cool. And we've just got to do these. Sorry, we've just got to do these edges on here. How cool. And like I said, you can either put, what did I put in that one? I put red and white twine in. And have I got some? I have got some, I think, somewhere. You can stick some red and white twine in there, you know, however you want to do that. You can put normal jute twine in there. You can put ribbon in if you really want to. Yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it. If we just get some rivets. Now, what colour do I want? We'll go with silver because I've got a lot of them and I've only got a few of my other ones left. So all we do then is get those rivets in. Clamp those down. And that will literally just finish these off. I think because of the rivets that they hold closed anyway. I mean, you don't even have to put ribbon in these. You could just leave them because I think the weight of the rivet holds it down. And I quite like that look. I mean, if you wanted to add a bit of ephemera, you can. Oh, look. Oh, it's so cute. I just love it. So there's the end result. These are the others that I made. I hope you enjoyed the little video that we had today. It is quick and easy to do. Please go ahead, make some, share it. I do love listening, reading all your comments and things. So please do keep in touch. If you are not a subscriber, please consider subscribing because every single one of you makes a difference to my YouTube journey. So I hope you've enjoyed that. Take care and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.